Trading can actually transform your life in a different way that you have never seen before. I've actually been trading since 2019, and I want to tell you, if you're actually interested to trend, where you can start and how you can actually navigate through this journey, because I've actually been there. So if you're thinking probably you are maybe a student, you have no job, you don't have any amount of money, you can absolutely start from zero, because I've actually been there. So when I actually started on trading, the problem that I actually had so much is actually the thing that we call capital, like the money, because this is actually a financial thing. So you actually need the money. You need money to get started on how to trade, because that is what you actually need. But the problem was actually the capital. But also when not only the capital, actually, even in terms of acquiring the knowledge, you need the money. When it comes to research, there are some websites that you really need to pay for you now to start trading like a professional trader. You actually need that as well. So when I started trading in around 2019, I was actually doing engineering, and now I know some people actually, have been calling me Dantech, and I think that is where my vision started. Because when I joined campus, I was very clear in vision that I'm going to be studying engineering. Anyway, yeah, I was actually been doing that because I've been also repairing some things. I've been installing CCTV, has been repairing TVs, cables, and a lot of electronics. Actually, I still apply that because I still operate the machines, only that they are different purpose, right? Now, when I joined that, I started actually with what we call the cryptocurrency, because I started trading Bitcoin on features, where I was actually doing leverage and just analyze the chart and know what is happening. But there's a lot of problem when it comes to Bitcoin, because there are a lot of things that moves the market in the Bitcoin is actually. Yes, the Bitcoin can actually be moved by other news like Forex signed, like for example, economic flow. But when it comes to the Bitcoin, that is actually a different story, because the market is actually going to be moved by most of the rumors. You are just sitting like this and you hear someone, CJ MicroStrategy is talking about these things, and the market boom. The other day, the other time we were actually trading Terra Luna and it collapsed to zero. That's a lot of things that really happened those times. So it was just like a magic those times. I think around 2022, 2020, I think not 22, 2021, 2020, 2019, a lot of things were actually there. So if you go back to 2019, that is you realize that in Kenya alone, we had just one broker that was actually registered under the CME. So it was really a very crazy experience at that time. Now, how I managed to do that, I started doing content, and it went so well because I just started sharing things about the apps online and sort of things, because I had that passion. So after sharing that, I just started, and I don't know, it's just like God knew this guy is actually so hardworking. So I started getting some views, and some months I started getting check from my YouTube, and that's how I ended up actually funding my account. But on that same note, because I was someone who was actually loving tech so much, computer monitors and all those sort of things, I was still learning how to trade, how to make money online. But don't forget, I've done a lot of things. I've joined AIM Global. I know some people know about that because it's actually a global company, but it's a digital marketing company that sells the product and the sort of thing. So that is where we started. Now, I started now raising the capital to doing YouTube so that I can just get money to fund. But anytime I get money, sometimes I blow account. But as the time goes, I started actually making some good amount of money from trading, and I just decided to build a strategy from scratch. Most of my learning resources have actually been online. Like, I learned a lot. I've downloaded ebooks, I've listened to big creators, and don't just follow noise. So if you see some people actually making noise on the internet, I'm not going to follow you, because I know you're speaking nothing there. I just concentrate and nakupima vizuri. Like, I just need to understand you well. Yeah, what are you talking about? Are you just yapping, or you have something valuable? And because we most of the time confuse knowledge with people are just yapping on the internet, and I know that is what so many people are doing, and that's why we have so many people who want to get started in this industry actually falling for the same scam. People, come here, I will train you and all that. You give them money, account management and sort of things, because they have they have showcased their lifestyles. And by that you fund them, they become rich, and the more you make them rich, the more they display more richness, the more they attract even more people. This journey is not actually easy. Sometimes you need to get started here to re-strategize, use your strategies. It has actually taken me years to learn and relearn a lot of things, and most of things that I've actually learned come from experience, real experience of trading, because it's actually a tough journey. So if you really want to get started now, you need to get started. Buy notebook and sit down, ignore the noise that you actually hear there. And one of the things that I really recommend, if you really don't want to just struggle out there, I have another channel that is Dan Forex that we normally teach about trading. I'm the king of gold as well. Yeah, I actually trade gold in a professional way, so you can follow us there. We have different master classes that you can follow, and you can make some good amount of money while you are actually trading. So this is the channel I started. There's no accident, but we just opened that for trading. But this, we ain't gonna just do a lot. I want to show you behind the trading desk what we normally actually do. I'm going to be showing you what we do with these monitors, what is this, how we just do this, like a life behind the trading desk. There are so many people normally inquire about that, how to set things up, like how to generally make money in just many ways apart even from Forex. But that is where you need to just get started, because that is really very important. Forex, you can make millions of money, you can make millions of money, trust me, if you only accumulate the right knowledge. So all you just need to subscribe to this channel, follow me on the other channel that is Dan Forex. I have two channels now, Dan Tech and Dan Forex, and let's just explore this journey together. You can follow me on TikTok, Dan Forex, and make sure that for you to get started, I'll link the link below of the broker that you need to use and the platform that you absolutely need to get started, and the video that you need to watch actually so that you can get started on this journey is absolutely very simple and easy. All right, follow me for more, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.